You may have heard of layers when it comes to Photoshop and being able to place different layers on top of each other photographically. In Illustrator, you can also use layers to trace objects and to use the object underneath your design to gain inspiration, get a bit of an idea of where things should be positioned. So I'm going to give you a bit of an example of what I'm talking about. In Google, I have an image that I would like to be inspired by, replicate. So I'll copy that. And place it in the document. Now, remembering that if you hold onto a corner and hold shift, the design will go down in proportion. Okay, that's what you want. You don't want to have distorted images. So this is the design that I would like to be inspired by. In layers, which is one of these little toggles along in the menu here, this is what I'm working from. Currently I can see it. And what I want to do is I want to trace over the top of this. So I want this to go behind so I can actually copy it. So down here, there is a little piece of paper with a little flap on it. It says create new layer. So you're going to create a new layer. This is your drawing layer. You can see this one and you can see this one. Now, if I start drawing on this, or if I start making movements on this, the bottom layer will move as well. So what I want to do is lock it. Okay. So now anything I do on top of this is something that only affects that top layer, as you can see. So now I can utilize this design underneath to inspire my own designs. Now let's have a look at this layer one, first of all, this bare house design layer that I'm copying. If I double click on it, on the writing, I can dim it to 50% so it doesn't get in the way, so I can make it a bit more faded. So now, using my circle tool, can you see that it's not allowing me to do anything because I'm in layer one. My drawing layer is layer two. So now if I go over here, I can kind of position where center might be. Click Shift and Alt, and I can get this perfect. There's my yellow circle, the same size, and place that over the top. That's my first part of my design. Now I've got this long rectangular shape of that away. If I hold down on the ellipse tool, I can go up to the rectangle tool. I'm not going to draw it on an angle. I'm going to draw it flat first. Give myself a bit of an idea of what I'm drawing. And then I can rotate it using the rotate tool. Rotate it. Get the angles right first. Grab your selection tool, move it over, and I'll make that one red. Now, in the original design, of course, the circle is on top of the long rectangle. I simply click on that, go to Object, and have a look where I want to position that. Arrange, bring to front, and there it is. Okay, so this basically goes for all the things that you would be drawing here, rectangles, circles, and shapes. As far as the text is concerned, well, it also has text. So if you click on the text tool and put design, I can blow that up. Now, if at any point you're kind of getting the background a bit confused with what you're doing, you can, remember I said you can see both layers because of these little eyes. If you click on that eye, it disappears. You can see what you're doing. And when you want it back, again. All right. That's layers. it.